she needed to apologize to her, you know, for any hardship that it might have caused.
Well,
because
no,
at the end,
I spoke to her.
yeah, I'm just saying, I was suggesting that to Morgan. Yes, I wanted her to definitely reach out to Barb, because I felt like Barb is coming in and people are giving her misinformation. Barb came in my live yesterday getting rowdy with me and trying to cuss me out because somebody sent her over here and told her that I was talking about her in a negative way when I wasn't. And I'm not one of those people. That's the second time that Barb has cussed me out. The first time was in Morgan's live, and I didn't get with her that day because it was in Morgan's live, and Morgan was really trying to make peace with it and apologize. So I wasn't going to center myself in Morgan's live, but in my space, I'm not allowing nobody to come and disrespect me. That's a no-no. And so I just feel like she just is running from place to place. They sending her, they're giving her misinformation, and she's going in spaces and places and getting loud and being disrespectful without hearing the entire story. And they have her looking crazy out here. And it's all fun and games because it's for money for them.
Yep.
So it's funny. It's funny for them to run around, have this woman from running place to place because they're telling her that people are talking about her child in a negative way. And that's sad. But that's why we have to regulate ourselves. You see how Miss Kim said she's regulating, she don't want to curse, so she's taking a step back. I have to do that a lot because my mouth is crazy. It can be. Hold on, let me change my setting because I can't even see my... I'm gonna switch this layout because I can't see the comments. Okay, good. And I feel like this woman is running from place to place, and that's not okay. I can imagine that hearing someone was trying to attempt to record your child to sexualize her is frightening for a mother.
And that's exactly what I told her last night.
Yeah, but that's not the reason why they were trying to record the child. That wasn't the reason. The reason they were recording, which we found out today and we heard from good old time, is that they were recording to try to put her on display as a bad parent, not to try to sexualize her child. So that's a whole different conversation. But they turned it into that as a money grab. I'm not talking about the fact that she was snapping because her child was being recorded. I'm talking about them telling her that people are somebody's talking about her child in a negative way, and she's coming up in spaces yelling and cussing people out without getting the full story. That is not okay. That is not okay. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Barb, if you coming into my space to curse and yell, you can't come in here. I'm sorry.
Mute real quick, right? So it ain't gonna echo. There was never a screenshot of the child. The screenshot that was taken was of somebody dancing. They was laughing at the way the person was dancing. There was never a screenshot of the child. So I wish people would stop saying that and throwing that on people. There was never a screenshot taken of Barb's daughter. Never. Mom, you can drop too, Mom. Love you.
well, wait, I wanted to tell her I appreciate you coming on here and stating facts, because clearly people don't listen to understand. They listen to respond, and they're not listening to the facts. That makes sense. So keep on breaking it down. I appreciate you. Let me go watch the family business because I mind my business.
I'm about to watch with you, Mom. I'll be over there in a second.
All right.
Love you.
Love you too.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Here's the thing. Who's changing up? Listen, here's what it is. Bella did a live today, and she cleared it up. Keys did not record anyone.
Or take screenshots.
Or take screenshots.
If I'm guilty of anything, it's saying that when the 'cause I'm definitely not making no money off of this. I never even tried. If I'm guilty of anything, it was riding for a friend. It was riding for a friend. And on top of that, when we seen the live, the only thing that I said was when I seen the little girl watching the other women dance, the girls was dancing crazy. When I got on there, when in the messages, the only thing the message said, that shit is disgusting. Because why is she watching that? That's what I said. And no, I don't think Barb has been given the whole thread. And I think that's the issue. I think if Barb was given the whole thread, her outlook might be a lot different. I think if she was given the entire thread from that point of the conversation on, it would be different. And if y'all actually listen to Bella's live, she didn't tell too many lies. She told a lot of truths in that live, honestly. But I'm gone. I appreciate you, Ray. I think that's Morgan right there. Is that Morgan?
Yes, it's me.
Okay, I'm gone. Love you too.
Love you.
I don't know what receipts Barb has. I haven't seen the receipts. I haven't looked at anything because honestly, I feel like that group chat was a private conversation that should have never been talked about, but it was put on the internet. And so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm listening to the people in the group chat and I waited. I waited to hear from Bella. I waited to hear from Morgan, Keys, Good Old Time. These are all the people in the group chat. Only person I haven't heard from is Frankie. I didn't see the chat because I don't care about the chat, to be quite honest. That was a private conversation, and that's what people are looking at. They're a private conversation trying to dog walk someone or attack someone's account. And I already said, I don't know why y'all getting up here trying to take someone's accounts down or trying to take someone's platform down. That doesn't add up to me. That doesn't make sense. It's ridiculous. Y'all need to grow the fuck up. But that is not the same thing as calling someone a pedophile. And that is what you guys were calling him for the last 4 days. Off of misinformation. Oh yes, long as I don't mind Barb coming in here, but Barb, I feel like Barb owes me an apology because I did not disrespect her yesterday. She cussed me square out. I rewatched my live. She cussed me out because she got misinformation. And you can't handle people like that. I had nothing but respect for Barb, and I was 10 toes down with her as a mother. But she's coming in hot. I do not mind her coming up in my space, but no one is going to disrespect me in my space. Of course I will give her a chance. Let me say this, y'all. What you're going to learn about me is I'm the most neutral person, and I hear both sides of the story. Both sides. And I felt for her. I really did. Because I can't imagine the anxiety that she had hearing that her child was recorded. But can we say at the same time that people are lying? That's how you handle things recovering. You can go do a live and you can allow her to curse you out all you like. If that's how you did it. And I was in that live when she was cursing you out, recovering, and you was not having it. So please, you have a standard, I have a standard. Don't expect me to be on your standards. I have boundaries over here. You cannot cuss and disrespect me. No way. I'm not recovering. You have nothing to do with this. So you don't get up in my space. I didn't ask for your opinion, and I don't care what you think, to be quite honest. Because I don't like somebody telling me what I should stand for and try to make me guilty because I have a boundary. That's what y'all don't get. Y'all don't respect fucking boundaries. Because you allow somebody to dog walk you and talk to you like an animal, that's on you. That's your standards. That's not mine. So please don't ask me to oblige to your standards. Let's get that straight. Hi, Morgan.
You're right.
How you feeling, boo?
Vindicated. Because if y'all don't know, the reason why my live is banned because I believe it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, July 4th. I had Barb come up to my platform because I personally wanted to apologize to her. But what I did want to happen also, because I knew that me and Keys had no part in the taping video recording. And I think what is getting misconstrued, and because the facts wasn't laid out, and I understand, this is what I'm going to say. I'm never going to tell a mother how to react when it comes to our child, because best believe, baby, I would have been on 10 too. So I'm not even going to tell somebody to just calm down at that particular moment and wait for all the facts to come out. But what I did not like, I noticed that y'all know that I have been quiet. I haven't been very quiet. I haven't even been on the app. I've asked people not to send things to me because I have been affected in a major way. My child's information has been leaked. My phone number, where I go visit the gym at, a cash app was, we're not even gonna get into that. But yeah, people have shown up at my house. I'm gonna take full accountability of the fact that a conversation that I might have thought that, our parents and styles was a little different. And you guys can think whatever you want as far as like what you thought the conversation entailed in that group chat. But that night I stood as a woman in front of another woman regarding their child, and I stated and I stood on mine and said, I apologize, I understand, but here's where I'm coming from. And I did ask her, I said, Barb, listen, you got to wait till all the facts come out. Because even if she was asking me for receipts, I don't keep receipts. Me and Keys are both at a disadvantage right now because we couldn't even prove ourselves because we did not have the receipts that y'all was asking for. I didn't even know a videotaping exists. Once we had the conversation, and this needs to be really drilled in, we was watching it on a live. We didn't go get it from nowhere. We're watching it play out live. Does it make it wrong or right? These are just the facts. And if you have ever dealt with me in a situation, I bring all the facts out. I don't put nothing else in between it. I don't go for anything else that they got going on. When we're dealing with a situation to this magnitude, you have to deal with the facts. And now that I understand that I'm on this, not even on this side of TikTok anymore, and I'm not even going to address the other stuff because it don't even matter. What I am glad is that this man, I'm not even worried about myself because I'm going to take care of what I need to take care of the stuff that's been happening to me in my real life. People want answers about things, about GGC. A lot of this stuff that happened had nothing to do with GGC. And when I get good and ready to tell my part about how all this occurred, if I decide. But what I'm concerned about is Keys is vindicated because y'all put that jacket on him. Nobody waited, and there's no apologies. Y'all thought we did it. I owned up to what I knew. And I was like, let the facts come out. Just let. But again, I apologize. Anything that anybody else does has nothing to do with me. And I'll even do it again because I'm that type of woman. Barb, I sincerely apologize to you as a mother because I understand how it looks. So if y'all didn't hear me on July 4th at 3 o'clock in the morning, when I told her that myself, here it is again, an apology. I'm ask y'all, we've been asking for the receipts. Nobody would give us the receipts, y'all. I want to make that known. Me and Keys have been actively asking for the whole chat. Nobody would give it to us so we can give it to y'all. It's not like we're not actively trying to get the receipts. So we can also, even though somebody else is saying, hey, you know, we saw the receipts and this is what it was, I want to see them for myself. I don't know why. I can't answer that. I wish I could. They would not give us the receipts. Ray, I don't know if you have any more questions for me.
So let me just respond to some of these comments real quick. Keys has been vindicated because he didn't do the recording. The initial statement was that Keys recorded the child. That never took place. So let's just clear that up. He never recorded anyone. Right, Divine. So that's been cleared up. So y'all owe him an apology for that. That's one thing. Sending a screenshot of a live does not make you a P3DO. Poor little rich girl. Telling someone, saying this live is happening, come over, doesn't make you a P3DO. I hope we can agree to that. But even if he did send a screenshot, that doesn't make him a P3DO. That's what I'm saying. Because that's what you guys were calling him for 4 days straight. Weird? Perhaps. P3DO? No. And by you using this language, when something is actually happening and when pedophiles are actually on this app, you minimize what that actually is. And you need to stop using that language because that's not what it's called. You can say it's weird. You can say it's inappropriate, but you cannot call it P3DO. That's what I'm clearing up. No, he did not circulate a child. That's it. That's all. What part of y'all not understanding? And this is why it's very challenging to have a conversation when someone is hella bent on misunderstanding you. They want it, but did they do it? No, they did not video. See? I'm going to say this again, and I'm going to ask y'all to critically think and actively listen. They did not video it. They did not send it around. One person videoed it and kept it in their arsenal, I suspect, because that's what it sounds like. But they did not do that. Y'all not getting it. These people are hella bent on misunderstanding. Recovery, can you come out of my inbox? I'm not allowing you up in my box. I don't like when people try to tell me how I should respond to disrespect. And I'm making that clear. This is not a space where you can get in my space and curse me out and yell and scream under no circumstances. That's just the way I land. I won't talk to you like that, and I'm not allowing anybody to talk to me like that. We've already explained why they wanted to make a fake page. What part of y'all not understanding? I don't gotta block you. Let me tell you something, recovering. You can easily just leave. How about that? Why are you here? Easily leave. Have a good day. What the fuck are you talking about? Leave. Bella, can I ask you what this experience has been like for you? Have you been getting threats?
You mean Morgan Ray? Are you?
Sorry, yes. I'm not picking any sides. I'm not picking any sides. Don't put that out there. But I'm not allowing disrespect. And if I'm choosing me, I'll always choose me. But go ahead, Morgan. How has this been for the last couple of days? Because when I was speaking to you, I heard you told me that people were actually calling your phone, threatening your safety. How has this been for you?
It's been a lot for, nobody knowing the truth and just speculations. I had people showing up at my house. My address got released. My phone number was leaked. My child's information was leaked. People were incited to go to the gym that I work out at. Just a lot of stuff. It's been a lot, but I knew that we had nothing to do with it, even though it's been a crazy 3 or 4 days. Yeah, but I best believe over here, we're gonna do everything to protect ourselves, and everything is being documented, most definitely. And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
So, can I ask, is it okay for Morgan and her family to be threatened? For people to show up at Morgan's home? Is that okay? I just want to know. Is it okay for people to show up at Morgan's home and threaten her child's safety and threaten her safety? I love this comment. It's wrong. You can't control how folks respond. They don't play about their kids, though. You know who can control how you respond? The police. The police. The district attorney's office. Clock it. That's who can control how you choose to respond. The district attorney's office. Because I told Morgan real clear, press as many charges as possible. Press as many charges as possible. If somebody shows up at your home, threatens your safety, and they feel like that they can do whatever they want, show them differently. The law says you can't. The law says you can't do what you want. And I find it very interesting that because you like one person more than the other, you feel like their child should be protected and the other person's child shouldn't be protected. Y'all full of shit. That's why I cannot and will not tolerate it. She's telling you people came to her home. Now you telling them. Now you saying they didn't. See how sick this is? So you telling me that this woman is saying people came to her home. She's on the internet saying this. And you saying she's lying. I can't make this shit up. This is how I know this is not about any videos or any chats. This is about punishment. This is about punishment. Because we already found out that she didn't send that fucking video. We already found out she didn't send no screenshots. But y'all still trying to justify people showing up at her house. Trying to attack her. Putting out her gym information where she goes to the gym.
Can you let my sister up, please? Bria Nicole.
Hey, can y'all hear me? Okay. So hey, I'm Bree. I'm Brittany's Morgan's sister.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just gonna say this and I'm on the looking in. So to make
Mute up right quick.
You said mute?
Yes.
It's still doing that?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, it's because of my mic.
So I'm gonna just keep it plain and simple and short, and I really don't care what nobody have to say about it. So having our information put on the internet, regardless of how you feel about my sister or my brother, anybody else, is not cool at all. I don't care how you shape it. I don't care if you put lipstick on a pig. It's still a fuck. I'm sorry. I know I can't cuss. I'm sorry. It's still a pig. It's stupidity from A to Z. So you can't tell nobody how to react or say that somebody is lying about somebody coming to their house. That's unsafe. You don't want nobody coming to your house unannounced, so don't make excuses for nobody else. Regardless of the fact that it was laid out on what happened, the facts are the facts, period. You can't change it. This ain't about facts no more. This is about who like who and who don't like who. That's what y'all are focusing on, and that's not the point. Y'all need to be focused on the facts and not the opinions. If you don't like somebody, cool, that's fine. But what you need to be focused on the facts. The facts are the facts. The comment gangster, please. I really don't want to hear it, babes. I promise you I don't. I promise you I don't. I don't want to hear it. So you can save your little Twitter fingers for somebody else because I don't care. Because when you mess with my family, now we got a problem. Okay? Now we have a problem. I don't like it. My sister asked me not to say nothing, but I'm going to say this. Wrong is wrong and right is right. My sister apologized for her part in this and she kept it moving. Whether Barb accepted or not, that is totally on her. And she has that right because her feelings were hurt and that's okay. But the point of the matter is when you start doxing people, that's when we have a real issue. People don't play about their families. I don't play about mine, just like anybody on this screen or anybody in the comments don't play about hers. Again, comment gangster, please miss me with that. I'm not talking to you no more.
Give it a rest.
Give it a rest, baby. I promise you.
Seriously.
Okay, if nobody doxed Barb's information. My sister didn't dox Barb's information. Nobody pulled up to Barb's house. They came over there to our house. That's where the issue is. And that's when it has gone too far. Okay? We don't do no stuff like that. So Ray, the fixer, I really appreciate you for being unbiased and really getting these folks together and stating the facts and not fiction. Because that's what we're hearing, a lot of fiction and not facts. And everybody want to give their opinion, but they don't have all the cards in the deck. They missing a couple.
Okay, y'all keep on. I can't, it's now a legal matter. Things that have happened because I'm off the internet, I can't tell you what was done. Okay? Just know that I'm not taking nothing that's been done on this app. I'm not taking it lightly at all. I understand that, you know, the group chat and Barb, and I understand that, and I apologize. But for the things that have been done and for y'all not to have no proof and then my real life is affected, this is really going too far. But we're going to understand the layers of this real soon. Because a lot of y'all done did some stuff. That $5 cash app that was sent to Peach about coming to find me at the gym is little stuff that's going to turn into big stuff. You may think that y'all like to hide behind them $5 cash apps. Y'all like to hide behind them cash apps. But when them cash apps become real life, I was off the internet for a couple of days. Baby, the app wasn't even on my phone. But people love me. Y'all don't think, because nobody knows me, y'all don't think that I have real people that care about me. Ray was on the phone for hours with me. My sister, my friends. Just because I'm not on here doesn't mean that people don't send me things. I cannot be on here and people still send me stuff because they care about me. Threats were made. And they were acted on.
I'm gonna say this. I appreciate you, Ray. Thank you very much for allowing me to come up here. Like I said, facts are facts. You can't spin it no other type. You can't spin it no way, no other way. Facts are facts. And you talking about why is the man inserting himself? Because he's hearing me get upset in regards to reading your comment gangster. So he's doing what a man's supposed to do, take up for his woman. Maybe if you had somebody like that in your life, then you wouldn't see a problem with it. Okay? So therefore, you stay in your lane and I'm going to stay in mine. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all beautiful Sunday. Thank you again, Ray.
Huh?
I said, thank you so much for everything that you did for me. And
Just hold tight for a second, Morgan. Hold a second, real quick. So, this is so sad. I'm reading these comments, the comments, and some of y'all are really sick. You telling me that you're upset about someone saying they were going to post a child on the internet, but you're not upset at someone coming to a child's home? Showing up in front of their home, making their mom feel unsafe? You telling me that the thought is worse than the action? She go. I'm gonna need you to critically think and actively listen, sweetheart. She has a child. So her child is not as important as anyone else's child. And so it's okay to show at Morgan's house. I can't get with that. The same way I can't get with someone recording someone's child. And this is what makes me annoyed with y'all fuckers. Because I can sit here and say, it's not okay to record someone's child. It's not okay. We should never be up on the internet recording people's children. Period. Especially not for vengeance. And the idea is absolutely sickening. And I can also say that no one should be showing up at Morgan's house, putting her child in direct danger. You see how that works? You see how I can hold space for Morgan and Barb at the same fucking time? That's how you don't pick a side. Is I can listen to Morgan's story and I can say, damn, that's messed up. And I can listen to Barb's story and I can say, damn, that's messed up. None of it's okay. actually let Barb up in my live yesterday. So you're wrong. She came up. She asked me, do I have any questions for her? And I said, no, I don't have any questions for you. It's on the blogs. And then I got cursed out. So there you have it. I did hold space for her. I let her up in here yesterday and she disrespected me. And I'm not tolerating that. I'm not tolerating that. Under no circumstance are you allowed to brutalize me. I feel for you. I hold space for you, but you cannot come up here and disrespect me. No, thank you to that. That's where I stand on that. If she wants to come up back in my space and talk to Morgan.
Right now.
Sorry.
I'm not.
Morgan is sorry, Morgan, because I was listening to Megan Thee Stallion. If you want to come up in his space and speak to Morgan, fine, no problem. I'll hold space for you. I still got nothing but love for you. But I cannot and will not allow you to denigrate me ever.
Right.
Yes.
I apologize and I'm going to leave it at that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so here's the thing. Morgan apologized. That's where she stands. I personally spoke to Morgan and I said, Morgan, maybe you should reach out to the Barb and kind of talk one-on-one with her to, as mother to mother. Apparently Key's mother already spoke to Barb last night.
Do that off the app. I wanted to do that off the app.
Yes, and I suggested that.
Yeah, I'll do it off the app. But far as the releasing your code, absolutely not.
Yeah, and I suggested that to Morgan because I felt like the Barb is hurt. I really didn't want to dive into the whole video, but because we're talking about, I can barely hear her. Oh, because when I'm on the mic and she's on the mic, it all say it again, Mel.
I apologize to her. I'm willing to have a conversation off the app if she wants to do so. That's totally up to her. If she doesn't, I totally understand. But I do not want to have a conversation in front of people. And that's just my boundary.
That's her boundary. And I think that sometimes in a room full of people react differently than if you were talking one-on-one with them. And so we have to learn to have sidebar conversations and not try to use an opportunity to escalate, because that's what some of you guys are doing in this comment section. You're trying to escalate the scenario. You're trying to escalate everything. Anything I say is being twisted into something else. And it's sad because at the end of the day, both people were injured in this process because of a lie. And they're saying that in Bella's live that Barb was doxxed. That's horrible and that shouldn't happen. I don't agree with anybody being doxxed. How many times can I say that though? And it's still not good enough. And it's still not good enough. No matter what I say, it's not good enough for some of y'all because y'all love rage farming. Y'all love cussing people out. Y'all love being angry. Y'all love being mad. not known for doxing. Your mother is.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to her also. I had no knowledge of that. This app, my God, this app. None of this is okay. It's just a cycle that seems that it don't want to quit. Oh God, I'm sorry that happened to you, Barb.
And to be honest, it's probably somebody who just wants to keep this shit going. To be honest. It's probably not even your side. It's probably not her side. It's probably some sicko who probably looked up her address and want to keep the shit going. Because that's what y'all love to do up here. Y'all love that shit. Y'all love to keep it going. Y'all love to keep it going every day, all day, 24/7. It's a money grab. It's a money grab. It's a rage farming. Oh, let's rage farm. Let's attack someone. Get some fucking help. Get some therapy. A whole lot of y'all.
Whether my apology seems genuine to you or not, it's not for you. See, one thing about me is that I can't change nobody, nor am I trying to control nobody, or do I try to change the narrative. I came up here to hold myself accountable, say what happened to me, just to give some light onto the situation. I would be on my page, my original page, because on Friday I stood up as a woman and apologized to her the first time my page got banned. The apology is not for you. And if Barb doesn't want to accept it, understandable. This side of TikTok, I'm going to say this. I'm so glad that everything is done and everything is out on the floor. Y'all have nothing else on me nor Keys, and we can leave this side of TikTok alone. My business with GGC, I heard a lot. Y'all said that it would never go nowhere, cancel me. Baby, I've been an entrepreneur for 10 years. Not one app would stop me from the calling that God has me. Not one mistake that I made. But I was a woman about mine and apologized. And now that I know, I didn't even know I was banned. I'm thinking I'm about to come back tomorrow. But we'll wait these days out. Y'all are not running me off no app. It's so many sides. I did what I did, and I apologize for it. People are allowed to grow and make mistakes. I'm human. Never did I get on my platform and say I was perfect, but y'all made me. Y'all wanted me to be perfect. Y'all wanted something on me. So here you go. It's on the floor. There's nothing else. Y'all don't put it all out there, and y'all did me a favor. Thank you. See, when you have a different mindset about things, I already said I wanted to go to another level. I already said that I wanted to get away from this side of TikTok. And when I'm ready to tell the story of the layers of behind it, I'm not even going to address all them other lies and all the other stuff because that don't matter. I don't feel the need to have to address everything that y'all say. Let them think what you want to think. Because the people that's supposed to see me, the people that are attached to me, my tribe, they're going to find me. I'm not for everybody. And I'm mostly not for people that's on this side of TikTok. I've been okay with that. I've been knew that. I'm not who I say I am. So as a woman, as a human being, I'm not allowed to make mistakes. I'm not allowed to apologize and hold myself accountable. Y'all would feel a certain way if I go hide. If I didn't come back on the app. Y'all, it's no, what's the word, right? It's no pleasing y'all, and I'm not trying to. My apologies is for the woman, Barb, who she felt that I wronged her. That's who this is for. And that innocent child. It's not for y'all. I'm not who I said. We'll get into that later. But yeah, right, I'm going mute.
Kels. Hi, Kels. I see you in the comment section. I see that you said that Morgan said that she didn't have a problem with Barb. I believe that those texts were from April. And so, Morgan, can you speak to that? Is it, do you at this current time, or before this even happened, while you were creating your space, for the Girls Club, at that current time, did you have any issues with Barb or that entire group? Can you explain how that all played out? Because from my understanding, these text messages are all the way from April. We are now in July, and you no longer even hang or speak or interact with those folks from that text